All right, welcome back to Broncos Country Tonight, joined by Broncos defensive lineman Shelby Harris. Shelby, man, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Back to football finally. How you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. Back to football indeed. But let's start with this week. Holy cow, you had your birthday. You found out we're going to have a baby boy. Just kind of wrap up this entire week as we also start training camp.
Well, my birthday was on the 11th. So, the big 2-9. I'm getting old out there. But, that was, great. We were just doing what I do every year during my birthday, just in football. But, but we had found out that we were having a boy a couple weeks ago, but then my wife finally decided she wanted to announce it. You know how that stuff goes. And so I did my part. I posted something, and and now everyone's happy.
It's a big thing, man. You're the elder statesman on this team and bringing that veteran leadership and everything to this defensive line. What's it like to have such a young team and be the elder statesman on that team?
Man, I feel old. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just kind of I look around and everyone's in like year 1, year 2, year 3, and I'm in year 7. So it's just like, you feel really old, but it's little things I feel like I can help the young guys out with. It's just how to be a pro, what they expect from you, how to get the most out of your reps. That's stuff that the older guys told me when I was a young guy. So I kind of just try to bring that same type of energy that I would have wanted when I was a young guy.
Did you reiterate to the rookies not to try to sneak any girls in using it?
Man, that whole situation is crazy to me because I looked it up. He's an undrafted guy. He may never get another shot in this league. And was it worth it for a girl? Like, for real? Like, was it worth it for a girl? Like, it just blows my mind. Like, you're willing to give up your lifelong dream,
right,
for a girl. Like, that's why I said, like, be smarter than that.
Yeah, and I remember Drew Lock, quarterback, I remember him saying something to that effect earlier. He said, the guys that play football, you work your entire career to get to this point. And it's such a small percentage of people that actually even play football as kids, as high school and college, that even actually make it to the NFL or get to be playing on a team or a starter. It's like, I think that most of the guys on this team are going to take this very, very seriously. It sounds like you agree.
Yeah, honestly, I think, with everything going on, you got to take it serious. The only way we're going to get through a season is through everyone taking it serious and doing their part. When we get out of here, social distance from everyone else, wear a mask. Like, it's the simple things. And, I get tired of everyone crying about their rights this, their rights that. But then how come every other country is over it, but we're not? So, this has nothing to do with politics. This has nothing to do with any of that stuff. We just need to be safe. We need to stop being so selfish and take care of each other. And just because you might not care, your neighbor might be 75 with autoimmune disorder or something like that. So we got to take care of each other and actually care about the next man, the next woman.
Well, speaking of taking care of each other, you guys are getting out there, you're flying around today. Can you tell who was talking a big game about staying prepped in the off season and who actually wasn't out there without naming names?
I just think, honestly, really surprised. Everyone seems like they did their part in the offseason. Everyone seems like they're ready to go full speed practice and really put it all out there. And that's, I'm really proud of the team for that. It's really surprising them because, today you always usually have 1 or 2 people who come after a break like that. We've been off for 7 months, come up and really hasn't been doing much. But everybody was a pro, even the young guys. And that's what you want to see. That's the first step to being a great team.
Now, you had a batted pass in practice. To be honest, I felt like you should have caught it. But either way, you still have what I think are arguably the best hands in the NFL. What goes into being as good as you are at batting passes? Because you've been a guy that's been leading the league for several years.
For me, it's using your eyes. You make eye contact with the quarterback and look into the quarterback's eyes. You can see where he wants to throw the ball. And then depending on how big his eyes get, you can tell how close the person is behind you. And so even if he's looking at you, but it looks like you can kind of tell he's looking through you, past you, that ball's going deep. But if it kind of looks like he's staring right at you, it's probably somebody right behind you he's trying to dump the ball off to. And so it's just little things like that. And, when you got basketball records like I do, you got to go out there and you got to show them off.
I love it. I love it. You know, I liked it when the Texans used to have the J.J. Watt offensive package. Can we get the Shelby Harris offensive package, get you catching some touchdowns?
Man, put me a tight end and let me spin. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Put me a tight end and only great things will happen.
Shelby, last couple questions here for you. So you were talking about some of the younger players, and of course, I think when you get to this point, your training camp, you guys get a chance to put in shells, put in helmets. The younger guys are running obviously a lot more second, third team. What do you tend to want them to learn from those reps that will help them maybe take some big steps forward this year and to be able to help the team out during the regular season?
Well, one, they got to learn how to practice like a pro. You know, most of the time in the NFL, you're not wearing full pads. And so you got to learn how to practice in the little soft shells that we wear. And I think that's a big thing because you got to learn how to get the good quality work while we're not in pads. But then two, it's about consistency. You can't be great one day and then look like trash the next. These teams, these gyms, the coaches, they want to see consistency every day. You got to come in there and put the same stuff on film every day. And the last thing, you just got to do effort. Effort is not coachable. That's something that you can control. And if you're going out there going balls to the wall and really, you know, just running around with your hair on fire trying to make plays, only good things will happen.
If the Denver Broncos are going to make the playoffs this year and beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the Broncos defense has to do what specifically to accomplish that?
Takeaways. We got to get takeaways. Especially to beat the Chiefs, you got to get pressure. You got to get pressure on Mahomes, and you got to get takeaways. We got to win the takeover battle. If we win the takeover battle this year, we'll be in the playoffs.
Very good. Shelby, it's great catching up with you, man. Thanks for the time.
Appreciate y'all.